Hi, this is Dave. This is one part of the formic acid fumigator that I am going to be putting a YouTube video up on. I built the fumigator boards yesterday. I'll put a video up that will actually probably precede this video. Hopefully I can get them all together. I made this up. Lowell and Hardy would have been happy. It's a little bit of a Chinese fire drill, but it is very, very simple. You need distilled water. This is 95% formic acid I got off eBay. Find a local supplier, you can get it cheaper. Hydrometer, $10 or less from your local brew supply. Syringe, this is a big syringe I could find at Tractor Supply. 60 cc, which is 2 ounces. This is a piece of tubing that fits it for putting it down in here, and also putting it down in the formic acid. Basically all I did was I started at a 50% mixture of this, but this being 95%, I had to do a little tweaking on it. As I went through it, I saw that I needed to add a little bit more formic acid. If you've never used a hydrometer, which I'd never used a hydrometer before, what happens is when you get to the specific gravity you want, there's a I'm not going to do a close-up, but on here there is a graduated scale, and you're looking for 1.10. This floats when the liquid gets to 1.10, which is actually right there on the scale. When the liquid is matching the top of that, you have 50% formic acid. So, like I said, I would show you a video on how I actually did it. It's not necessary. It's not rocket science. Do not try this without reading that West Virginia study. I'm getting all this from the West Virginia study. This is going to be probably a 2 or 3 week endeavor. I'm doing it to see if I can help some people out, and I think it's a pretty neat trick. I'll have a link up on this study. I did not come up with this system, but anyhow, if you got any questions, we'll go over that later. I'll put a email address or whatever, you can ask me any questions. But that's it. This is the finished product. This is exactly, or as close as I can, to 1.10, which is 50% formic acid. So that's it. Distilled water, syringe, tubing, quart jar. Get something to mix it in. I started with a pint, which was too small. This is about 18 ounces, which I believe it said I need a little bit under 3 ounces for each application, so this is enough for 5 applications. So with that, formic acid in this literature shows you about what the price should be. That was 2006, but formic acid should not be expensive, so your expense is very minimal on this. So with that, y'all be good, peace, and we will continue the video on. See ya. Hey, howdy folks. This is just going to be one of the videos on the formic acid fumigator that is put together by West Virginia University. This is one of the test hives. Alright, I requeened this hive August 1st. Well, you can see that. See the brood in there? So we got a good laying queen now. I actually hadn't found her, but anyway, she's there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take both boxes off. It's about 80 degrees today, something like that. It's I don't know, 2 in the afternoon, maybe 2:30. And I'm going to take the bottom board off. I'm going to clean it up, get all the dead bees off of it, if there are any. But like I said, I didn't see her in here, so, but she's in here. It's August the 20th, so this is 20 days she's been in there. And there's larvae in there. Don't know if you can see it. There's larvae in there, so obviously it was from her. So she's laying. So with that, peace out. A lot more videos to make. I got to piece all these together. Peace. Alright kids, I believe we're filming. This is formic acid fumigator top board. I built it as per their specs. One of the measurements on it, as I interpreted it, was wrong. Instead of this top being 17.5, it was 18.25. Something like that. Anyhow, this isn't the one I wrote on. Alright, that's the top of it. This is the bottom of it. It's got a 3/8 spacing right there. This is your screen, and this is your mat. Basically, it's a bed mat. This is a formic acid solution that I made up. This is exactly 50%. We determined that with the hygrometer. A Honeybee Healthy. I think that's a big part of this. I'm not a big fan of Honeybee Healthy. Expensive, but anyhow, I think that's a big part of this. One thing I think a big part of this is this B space right there. See that 3/8 gap? Okay. Anyhow, I think that's a big part of it. The biggest part is this right here. Read this paper. You can see I got a few things highlighted. I'm a little speed reader. I have a problem sometimes with reading too fast, missing a little bit of stuff. Right here it says, this is a hive that we're going to do it with. I put the wrong side of the bottom of the sealed bottom board on. Anyway, but I've sealed up the bottom board. The other side is nice and clean and scraped. See, there's no dead bees. See how pretty that side is? Hold on. Shouldn't take me just a second to change that. I'll be back. The video will resume momentarily. Okay. Flip it over. Isn't that much prettier? All it is, put a little blue tape on this. This is the bottom board I actually built, so it's not exactly perfect size. There's the bottom of it. We're clean. No dead bees. So that will give you your representation. Here's the hive. I'm going to set it back exactly where it was. I'm big on everything goes back where it was. No saying 2 inches or 2 miles. Anyway, board, formic acid, Honeybee Healthy. The pages. Read them. Alright, I've got a double deep. August 20th. It's about 80 degrees. Here it says 60 to 85 degrees. It's about 80 degrees. There's a little bit chance of rain today. I'm not real crazy about that. 1 to 6 p.m. ideally in mid-August and mid-September, or August 20th. So, pretty good there. Alright, I'm on, since I got a double deep, 3.21 ounces, which is 95 milliliters for double deep. And 85 milliliters, 15 milliliters of Honeybee Healthy. And back to this reading part, it says thoroughly mix the 85 and the formic acid together. The formic acid and the Honeybee Healthy. I ain't got nothing to mix it in. So, see, I caught myself. Read. Let me go get something mixed, but the next video will be after the fact. I'm going to go ahead and mix this stuff together, pour it on there, and put it on today. Take it off tomorrow evening when I get home from work, and we'll go from there. So, wish me luck. Should be a piece of cake. Other hives are up the hill. I think we have 8 here. So I plan to treat all 8 with this. Maybe I'll put a video on what it looks like right when I put this stuff on. I think that'd be a good idea. Alright, we'll see you. Peace. Okay, we're back. Alright, I did some further reading. I needed 15 to 20 milliliters of Honeybee Healthy. And we did the 3.21 ounces. Alright. Thoroughly mix. You see it? It's thoroughly mixed with the orange juice. Don't drink it. Hives buttoned up, ready to go. I'm leaving the top cover off. Wish I had an assistant to help me, but anyway, I don't. So bear with me 1 second. Well, see if I can do this one-handed. I thoroughly mixed it. Keep water around. Pouring it on the board. Okay, it's on. Going on the hive. You hear them? You hear the roar? This is the genius part of it. You've got that 3. I didn't write this, okay? I'm not saying anything. It's just genius. 3/8 B-way that they can get out if they want to. Oh, forgot something. Forgot to close up the entrance. Now the entrance is closed. Alright, there you go. Formic acid fumigator first trial. We'll see how it works. So I smell honey. Nothing. I smell honey be healthy. You got bees wanting to get in. Let's not be too bad. Okay. I apologize in advance for not doing a better job on these videos, but don't have the help. So anyway, peace out. See ya.